What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another YouTube video. For any of you guys that are new here, my name is Levi. Now, in today's video, we are starting off the morning bright and early at 9:16. That's actually not too early, especially for me. I wake up at 5:30 every morning, so that's my early. But yeah, we just dropped off some packages. It is currently Friday, so it is Black Friday. Dropped off some orders that we got from the Black Friday sale that we have going on. By the time this video releases, I believe that the Black Friday sale will no longer be going on. But thank you to anyone that supported. For those who don't know, I'm gonna say this because, you know, the channel is not big yet or anything, but I own my own clothing brand called KillBuilt. The link will be down in the description. And so yeah, some people supported and whatnot. It was great. Happy about that. This morning we got done with the workout. Then we have our second workout, which is wrestling. And before that second workout, I need to go grab myself a protein bar and an apple. And I'm also gonna have some pre-workout. Let's go grab that because wrestling actually starts in 45 minutes. So that means I don't have a ton of time, but I still have some time. Okay. We got a Power Crunch bar. We also got these Storm Rain energy drinks. The only reason I got the energy drink was because it was a $5 minimum and they didn't have like apples or bananas in there. I was like, okay, well, I gotta get something. So I got that. Looking back, I kind of wish I would have gotten a Gatorade because I was gonna have this pre-workout here by Transparent Labs, but now we have this energy drink, so I guess I'm having that. I just need a little something before we go and work out again, just because it's been like almost 3 hours since the last time I ate. But I wanted to give you guys a quick update as to how everything's going. So I mentioned in a previous video that I actually got injured from wrestling. It was just my hip. I've always had bad hip pain, and I think it's just from all the years of lifting before I did proper form and going really heavy on those lifts with no proper form. And so I've been very cautious about it ever since I heard it, and so taking it easy, but also, you know, showing up daily and doing what I can and doing the best I can. And that aspect's been going pretty well. I don't know how many of you guys know this, but I'm also wrestling in like this state open thing. It's where pretty much any of the coaches can go and wrestle at. I don't know if it's like coaches versus coaches or it's, you know, just open to the public. I'm not too sure, but that'll be really cool. Just something else I want to keep you guys updated on to expect on the channel and all that good stuff. But we're gonna go to wrestling now. I'm gonna pound this, but before I go, I have to actually go to Costco and grab gas because I need gas. I don't even know why I'm telling you guys that. Wrestling, we got some Hydrate by Transparent Labs. Again, I cannot emphasize how important it is, especially if you're training like an athlete, to get your sodium in. If you are not getting your sodium in, and other electrolytes as well, like potassium, magnesium, you are doing yourself a disservice because these help you so much more than you realize. Strongly recommend it if you guys haven't picked up any. Code Levi will save you 10% off. I got the peach mango flavor. They do have another flavor, and I haven't had, I think it's the tropical punch, but this one, the peach mango, is the best. My mom will not stop taking it for the life of her. I told her, I was like, just support me and just get, like, you know, get some. Use my code. And she's like, but, you know, and I'm like, bro, stop. Wrestling went good today, you know, teaching the kids just how to wrestle and whatnot, and at times I have to step in and wrestle against them, and I'm not gonna lie, being strong helps a lot. And obviously, dude, they're like so much younger than me, so it's like there's a huge strength difference. But I will be going later this evening to an open gym to wrestle guys that are my age, and every time that I've shown up, I showed up one time before, there's two guys that were just heavier than me, and so every time I show up, there's no promise that we're just gonna get people that are my weight, my category and stuff. So sometimes you have to wrestle people slightly different weight, but I don't mind doing that. More of a challenge, more fun, but that's not for another 6 hours. I do smell like so I'm gonna go shower right quick and put this hydrate away. All right, so at some point in the video, I kind of wanted to give you guys a life update, kind of just where I'm at in every aspect of my life, business, mental, physical, like just everything. And so right now, I'm gonna talk about like my headspace first. Right now, I'm kind of in a very odd headspace. I'm kind of anxious, slightly stressed, unsure, and I think all of that is because kind of just after this bodybuilding prep, you know, you get to somewhere that you've been thinking about for a long time, and when you finally get there afterward, it's kind of this really weird experience because you don't know what's next, you don't know what to expect next, and you know, you were kind of getting purpose out of that thing that you were trying to accomplish, and then when you accomplish it, you can kind of feel like purposeless in a way, and it's just a very weird headspace and area to be at. And so that's just kind of where I'm at, and I wanted to bring that up because I had mentioned in a couple videos back, which was probably about 2 weeks or so ago now, that I've been kind of feeling weird ever since the bodybuilding show. It kind of felt like the day after Christmas, you know, where you build up leading into this big event, and then afterward you're kind of like, that was, you know, that was it. You know, it kind of felt like that, but now it's just kind of lingering. And I don't think that the anxiety and the stress stems from that. It's just, I think I always have expectations on myself to be in performance mode all the time. And that's one of the things that sucks about having high expectations of yourself that no one ever really talks about. And hopefully some people can relate to this out there. But, you know, when you have high expectations for yourself, it's really hard to be proud or happy of yourself. You know, you have everyone in your outside life, you know, congratulating you or telling you that you're doing awesome in life, and you never really feel proud or excited for yourself because your expectations are so high, and if you're not where those expectations are for yourself, you feel absolutely horrible about yourself. And that's kind of a hard headspace to be in. And so I've just been practicing, you know, learning to not necessarily dumb down my expectations, but learn to tell myself that I'm trying as hard as I can and I'm doing the best that I can. And that has really helped me to not be so anxious all the time and be so anxiety driven. You know, I feel like I don't perform as well on those expectations or those places I'm trying to get if I'm anxious all the time. And so, yeah, it's been hard. You know, I think that's just kind of where my mindset's at. It's kind of weird because like I'm anxious, but then like I've got like this new mindset and they're kind of like clashing, you know, and I just got to wait for the other one to kind of overpower the other one. And so, yeah, you know, just learning to kind of give myself grace, I guess. That's kind of where I'm at in the headspace. And in terms of business and everything, so KillBuilt was pretty slow the month of November. And so far, this Black Friday sale, it didn't go the way that I expected it to go, but you know, that's fine. Like I can't do anything about that. You know, I can't make more people buy stuff. You know, I can only do, again, the best I can. And that's the thing about expectations. Once again, is that they can be very dictating of your emotional state, and you don't want that to be a thing because not everything is going to go the way that you expect it to go. But yeah, so it didn't do as great as I thought it was going to do, which is kind of fine. But at the same time, we have a pop-up coming up. We're still making strides in the business, so that's great. Physically, hip's still hurting. I'm actually gonna go put ice on it after I record this bit. And school, going good. School, there's nothing too exciting about that. But yeah, overall, I think I'm in a good space right now. You know, I've got to learn to give myself some breathing space, I have found, you know. How do I explain this? Like tomorrow, I'm gonna take you guys with me and we're gonna go fishing. I've learned that I need those times in life where I can kind of detract from everything and breathe. So that's just where I'm at. Wanted to keep you guys updated with that. So tomorrow I'll see you guys this evening for some fighting, and then we'll go fishing tomorrow and whatnot. But yeah, it's just where I'm at. Wanted to keep you guys updated with that and kind of just be vulnerable and just say like, look, you're not the only, you know, one out there that might be kind of dealing with the same sort of thing, because I know I'm not the only person out there that's dealing with it. So yeah, that's just how I'm feeling, man. So I've been fishing for probably like 20 minutes, probably a little longer than that, probably like 25, 30. Haven't caught anything so far, but I was using a lure last time that wasn't catching me anything, so I was like, okay, I'll switch it. I'm really lazy when it comes to switching lures. I feel like sometimes I should just be one and done, but I realized that it's not like that. So I switched. We got a nice little green color on, and it is chilly out today. It is like 29 degrees. I'm cold as hell, but this is very peaceful. I mean, it's a beautiful morning. Like, just look at that. You know, this is peaceful. You know, I'll bear the cold for this. So see if we can catch anything on this. If not, wrap it up and go home. I'm not going all out of my way today to really go and try to catch something. It's different when I have this whole thing really mapped out and like I know what I'm going for, where I'm going. Today I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go to a spot I've caught fish at before, just kind of see what we can make happen. So let's see if we can make something happen. Just lost her shit. That's nice. Oh my god, what a fucking shitty ass cast.
One minute, 37 seconds later.
I was gonna wrap it up this morning. Had to toss on my phone because my GoPro just, I don't know. It's so weird because GoPros are they are notorious for this, but it's just funny how GoPros are made for like outdoor adventures, all of this, and supposed to withstand certain things, and then, you know, the temperature drops below like 40 degrees and those things shut off. So I can't get it to turn on. But yeah, we didn't spend that long out here. I only spent probably like an hour or so. My feet were already a little wet from my waders because they didn't completely dry. So my feet were freezing. My hands were getting numb. There was fish that I could see in the river, but nothing that I was going after. They were fish that were just getting ready to pass away. And yeah, no one was really here. We've had a couple people show up actually since I've been here, but no one's had any luck from what I've seen. So just one of those days where you come out here and just, you know, kind of shoot your own shit. If you're alone like me, I was gonna say shoot the shit with your friend. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm gonna go back home now. I also was thinking like, oh, I could just go home, go and get my workout in for the day and still be on my regular schedule for the day. So that's what I'm gonna do, because it sounds a lot better than freezing my ass off here. All right, so I decided that I'm not going to the gym today, so we'll do a little bit of a home workout. We're still doing everything that we would normally do at the gym, but I want to tell you guys what the workout is for today. So Saturday is like a day where I do accessory work for other body parts, and today, or Saturday I should say, it's kind of like a full body day. So we have incline dumbbell press for 3 to 15. I can't read this. We have it for 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps. And then we have T-bar rows, 3 by 15 to 20, and then lateral raises. So dumbbell lateral raises. I have it for the machine, but today we're gonna have to use dumbbells. And I have push-ups 3 times for 20, and then pull-ups 3 times for 20. I might do a little leg work instead. We'll see. I do really want to go for a run today. I have a run for tomorrow scheduled, so it's kind of hard to decide if I want to do that run tomorrow or today. I think it's just I really want to run today, but at the same time, I feel like I should wait for tomorrow for a run. But I honestly can't make up my mind. I think I'll just do it tomorrow because that's gonna work best for my schedule with wrestling, especially when we have tournaments on the weekend. So that's what we got for today. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of having a rough day, so hopefully this workout will help. It's not rough, like there's nothing actually wrong with the day. It's just more so a bigger mental battle today than normal, if that makes sense. But, you know, I went to like check my hand for my watch and I realized I still don't have it because I gave it to my buddy yesterday when we were wrestling and he still didn't give it back. Some of you guys need to hear this because at times I need to hear it. So when you guys are doing any sort of movement, but specifically, hold on, I'm gonna wait for Urko to drink his water. It's kind of obnoxious. Anyway, like I was saying, when you guys are doing any sort of movement in a workout, you need to be sure you're doing one of the three. Actually, you should probably be doing all three of the things, which is A, putting pressure on the muscle, B, putting tension on the muscle, and C, breaking the muscle, because that's how muscles are built. That's the only three ways that muscles can be built. And too many times, I would say almost every time I'm at the gym, I see too many people going like this with lateral raises. Every time. You want that tension. So even when you're coming down, the control down. Don't just go up and then down. That's not doing anything. You're only getting what you're getting out of when you go to the top, and that's not enough. You want boom, boom. So you get a full range of motion. That's how you get anything out of the workout. Remember that next time you're doing some lateral raises. Man, that workout at the end is tough because it's push-ups and pull-ups and a superset, so it's back to back to back, and it kind of feels like a HIIT workout. But I wanted to talk to you guys about something before I end this video because it's a story that really helps me when I'm feeling anxious, depressed, and hopeless. So this story is gonna really help a lot of people out there who are feeling hopeless. And it was when I was in Oklahoma this past summer, and I got to go do some camera work out there with my buddy Devin. And one of the things that we also got to do out there was work with kids from DHS, and those kids have some really gnarly background stories, and a lot of them have trauma. And I walked into this one room where there was a group of them talking, and one of the kids that was talking when I walked in there was just talking about how he is so scared of the future and feels so hopeless because he just thinks that something bad could happen at any second. And when he was describing that, it hit me really hard because I could empathize with it. You know, and it took me a while to realize that. And I could empathize with that because I've been through some stuff in my life where, you know, things kind of collapsed at my feet and I look around me and I'm just like, dang, I'm hopeless. But the reason that this story brings me hope is because I sometimes have to treat myself like that kid. Or in other words, I have to be the person that would go to that kid and say, hey, look, I understand, you know, what happened to you was bad. You know, in this life, nothing is always going to be great, but I'm sorry you had a rough start. But that doesn't mean that the future is just going to be like that. You know, today isn't going to be the same day as it was the next day. And sometimes I have to talk to myself as if I were that kid. Right? Like how would I be able to uplift that kid if I just go up to him and I'm like, yeah,
the future sucks. it's just gonna be shitty. Like, you have nothing to look forward to.
That would be terrible. Like, what would be the point in living if that was the future? You know? And sometimes we have to speak hope over people, you know, and that story really gave me hope. And I hope it gives some of you guys hope out there, if that makes sense. So sometimes if you're feeling hopeless, visualize yourself as that kid and speak to yourself as if you were speaking to that kid, you know? And I think it's hard to do that for ourselves sometimes because I think we don't really look at ourselves as humans like that kid. So, pretty big message right there, I feel like. Yeah, I don't know. It's a really impactful story for me. It'll probably stick with me till I die. Honestly, I could see myself telling that story for days on end. But that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you guys liked this video. It was a nice vlog video, just kind of updating you guys where I'm at. You know, there's a lot going on, as you guys can see and tell, but we're getting through it. We're getting stuff done. I can't tell the time because I have my watch on, because I left it at wrestling the other day and I feel naked without my Garmin. But that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys liked this video. If you guys did, be sure to give it a like. If any of you guys are new here, do not forget to press that subscribe button because you guys know I will be back. And as always, die trying to do what you love. The sky's the limit. I'll see you all in the next one.